Hello, I'm Gemma
And Gemma Franchi.
and today we're watching the first episode of Two Kids Room with Changbin and Hyunjin. There we go. This is the very first Two Kids Room.
Yeah, they're going to be.
일단 에어컨이 나와.
Oh my god, they do look tiny.
넌 나를 처음 봤을 때 어땠니?
알려줘야 해?
어?
알려줘야 해?
난 충분히 알려줄 수 있어.
그냥 나는 일단 형이 들어오기 전에 꽤나 많은 얘기를 듣고 있었지.
나에 대한?
응.
내가 날 보기도 전에?
응.
어떤 내용 들었는데?
다 말해야 돼?
아니 좀 걸러서.
좀 걸러서. 그냥 창빈이 형, 그러니까 그냥 음악하면서 약간 그런 바이브 있잖아.
그런 바이브?
자신의 음악에 빠져서 살면서 힙스러운 그런 느낌? 알지?
오케이 알겠다.
뭔지 알지?
조금
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. It's like.
I get that it's a Pringles commercial, apparently.
No, I think it's like same as they done later on in the episodes. Like they give them something to do, to eat and stuff, so they can, in a way, be slightly distracted. So it will help them like talk and stuff. They look so cozy on the couch. They look so comfortable, and I'm laughing about like Changbin, like, oh, what do you think about my first impression? Or like, but filter it.
Yeah,
filter
no,
it.
not the
Not
actual
not
one.
the actual one, not what people said.
약간 그렇게 말했구나. 좀 긍정적이지 않게 나를 얘기했나 보다.
살짝 부정 힙합 느낌이지?
부정적인 그런 느낌.
Oh my god, it's like looking at Changbin at this point it feels so weird for me because he's so tiny and I'm used to
They're all so
seeing him.
tiny. Or
No,
like
no,
you mean
I mean
buffed up?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
used to like when I started watching Stray Kids, it was right after the it was a Maniac
Accident.
yes, after Accident. So it's like I know of Changbin as like the buff dude
Yeah.
from where I started watching them. So seeing them this young when he's still so tiny is like it's just no, it's not odd. It's just like it almost doesn't
Different.
look like in him.
But
The
they're,
confidence is there though.
Like, oh yeah, no, for
That
sure,
was
for
there
sure.
from day
But
one.
it's like they're all like smaller. They're younger, so it's
I know,
like
and
it's
it's like
normal.
I know they are younger, so they don't look the same. Like Hyunjin looks exactly the same.
I think the ones that had the biggest transformation of all of them are Ayan and Changbin, because Ayan
Sumin as well.
not as much. Like Sumin, like slightly, but I think Ayan looked really,
Baby.
really young, and now it looks like an adult. And then Changbin used to be more like slender, and now has built his body like a lot. So I think they're the ones that had the biggest change out of all of them.
Yeah, I think it's Sumin as well because it's like when in the beginning it was like it looks tiny, like tiny, it looked very
Well, they were
as
all
young as Ayan almost, but now you can tell he's grown as like has grown into his feature as well. Anyway,
아니
Back to the
약간
video.
그런 게 있잖아. 아직까지도 약간 얘기하는 것들 중에 내가 들어가자마자 레슨을 배우는데 내 주머니에 손 넣으면서 배웠다고 하는 거야.
그냥 그것 때문에 그 소문, 그러니까 그 왜곡된 소문들이 와 진짜구나.
you know what it is? I think because he's next to Hyunjin and Hyunjin is so much taller that he looks tiny
He's
next to
smaller.
him.
No,
Am I right?
I think yeah, not that as well, but I think it's just because you're you're used to see him as is now, and that's like
It's just messing with my
that's about
brain.
almost like about 6 years ago. So it's like people change a lot
I
in
know.
a short time, especially when they're
You're
that
shouting.
young. I'm always shout.
I don't know.
뭐래? 야, 근데 그때 약간 그런 게 좀 심했어. 너무 약간 나에 대한 너무 안 좋은 그게 너무 씌여 있었어.
그지.
그래서
근데 그거 한 2주일 있어 바로 벗겨지지 않나? 형이 너무 웃겨갖고.
그래, 내가 가장 그 안에서 가장 착하고 가장 재밌고 막 그런 느낌이었지, 그지? 그렇게 쳐다보지 말고. 내가 뭔가를 얘기를 했을 때 누구보다 가장 너 되게 밝게 웃어준 거야.
아,
It still
되게 막
does.
웃어주고 재밌다는 듯이 되게 웃어주고 그때부터
What?
Hyunjin always laughs hard at all of them and their jokes.
It's
quite-
Hyunjin and Han.
I think it's the most satisfying things because it laughs within his entire being. And it's like, even to the jokes that is like, they're not as funny, but it's like, it laughs his head off.
Yeah, it's like you gotta love have Hyunjin. It's like someone like Hyunjin as your friend because it makes you feel like you're the funniest
You're actually
person.
funnier, yeah.
It's him and Han. They're the two that always laugh the hardest
Yeah.
at the jokes. Anyway, sorry for all the pauses. We try not to talk over them, and this is just gonna be how we do it.
약간 편해진 것 같거든.
맞아.
나도 내 모습 그대로 보여주고 너도 네 모습 그대로 보여주고.
그때부터 친해졌어. 우리가 서로.
그치, 고민 같은 거 얘기하고.
맞아. 내가 처음으로 연습생 형 집 가서 잡았다.
진짜?
용인까지 갔다 내가.
진짜 야, 난 너네 집에서 진짜 많이 자고 넌 우리 집에서 진짜 많이 잤다.
맞아.
너가 한 8번 정도, 난 너네 집에 한 8번 정도 자고. 정말 많이 잤지.
맞아.
나 주말이면 맨날 갔어.
용인 진짜 많이 갔어. 형 덕분에 그 보라동이라는 동네도 가보고 형 친구들도 보고.
내 친구들 진짜 웃기지.
맞아. 다 재밌으죠. 형 막 옷 입는 방법도 알려주고. 형이 그때 또 한창 형 패션에 그러니까 패션에 대해서 약간 그 자부심이 좀 있었잖아. 그치?
그때는
그때는 뭐 거의 뭐
그때는
내가 짱이다.
Back
Was that like a diss? Like, oh yeah, no, back then you dress nice. Well, no, but it's
But it
like,
was a soft diss. There was Changbin that was saying like, no, at the time I was dressing
Yeah.
well. It was like it could have just not say anything and took the compliment. I love him.
내가 싫으면 그거는 옳지 않은 패션. 약간 그런 느낌이지.
그때는
그래서 내가 형의 패션을 좀 따라가기 시작했지. 그때부터 옷에 관심을 좀 보이기 시작하고
맞아.
옷을 좀 사기 시작했지. 나 시작하기 전에는
근데 사실 난 이건 자부할 수 있어. 내가 들어오기 전에 연습생의 그 옷 입는 거랑 내가 들어오고 난 후 우리 연습생의 옷 입는 그 시대 변화가 있어.
아
It's a
맞네.
trendsetter.
되게 스타일이 다 바뀌었어.
형 인생에서 랩은 뭐라고 생각해?
내 인생에서 랩? 나는 약간 랩이 내가 가장 멋있을 수 있는 순간을 만들어주는 것 같아. 그지? 그러니까 나는 진짜 평상시에 그런 거 학교 다닐 때도 그렇고 난 누구보다 잘났다고 그렇게 생각을 한 적도 없고 근데 내가 그게 항상 무대 위에 올라갔을 때 누구보다 멋있을 자신이 있었어. 그 위에서 진짜 항상 그 쾌감도 되게 좋았고 내려와서 친구들의 그런 멋있었다 이런 얘기 듣는 것도 너무 좋았고 그래서
여기.
무대가 일단 난 가장 좋았던 사람이야. 여러분 진짜 나한테 가장 진짜 좋은 선물인 것 같아. 나의
And to believe that it didn't actually start with rap. It was like, I think he mentioned before that he went for just singing and dancing.
yeah, to start with, yeah.
Yeah, and then the vocal coach was the one that told him that he had a voice that was
Suitable
good.
for
Yeah,
rap,
for
yeah.
rap.
But I think like what I was saying, like when you're performing, when you're like actually there, you have to believe you're like
The best.
the best, like you're the like you're
The
actually
ish.
like yes,
Yes.
that's what I was trying to figure out how not to swear. But it's like it's important because you have to put in a different persona when you perform, and you do need that confidence, you do need to believe in it to have a good performance. So it's like it's actually great that he can switch it on when he's
Yeah,
on
but
stage.
I don't even think it's like for him as a persona, because I think from what he was saying is like he find out that he enjoyed what he came with performing,
Yeah.
like from hearing what others told him, and then he just like fell
But you can
for
see like
for it.
when they perform, they switch it on and it's different.
Yes, but that's
Like-
like you are making a performance, so you
Yes.
have to like turn the dial up to 11. But it's
Yeah.
not like he's creating a persona. It's just like
Like you're not you is not creating a persona, but is inhabiting a certain part of that.
himself.
Yeah.
That was cute.
Was a hiccup.
I know.
날 멋있게 해주는 하나의 그런 것 같아. 너는?
나는 일단 춤을 솔직히 싫어할 법도 할 만큼 나는 욕을 많이 먹었었어 연습생 때.
맞아.
나는 최대한 따라가 보려고 노력을 했는데 그때는 또 연습을 어떻게 해야 되는지도 몰랐고 노력이라는 것도 뭐가 노력인지도 몰랐고 그냥 주구장창 하라는 대로만 그냥 주구장창 해도 안 헤어지니까 나 혼자 되게 짜증나 있었는데 이제 그 상태에서 형들한테도 막 많이 혼나고 했었으니까 되게 춤을 굉장히 싫어했었다가 그러니까 연생으로 진짜 좀 큰 형이 왔었는데 그 형이랑 뭐 그런 사람들이랑 같이 어울리면서 춤으로 뭔가 나를 재밌게 해주는 사람들이었고 그때부터 춤에 관심을 좀 갖기 시작했는데 내가 정확하게 춤을 좋아하고 열심히 해서 진짜 난 누구보다 난 진짜 메인 댄서가 되고 싶다라고 심지어 그때 진짜 못했을 때 어떤 연습생한테 말했었어.
알아.
그때 말했을 때
No, it's actually like it's a bit sad that like people were just putting him down, and it's like we know how much he loves to dance now, and it's basically like dancing is like full on integrated part of himself. So it's so sad that people were just putting him down, and knowing the fact that it was straight casted. So it did not have experience in dancing, it did not have experience with singing. And instead, like, most likely other trainees had a
Prior
head start.
experience, yeah.
Had a head start towards him. So it's like, instead of actually, like, give him, like help him out, like people were just making him feel worse, and I was like, yeah, you're just starting, it's normal not being great to start with, just encourage them to get better, not to
I think
hate it.
I think it was like two things. It could be that for some of the other trainees, it's like they were trying to help, maybe, or they thought they were helping, but saying, look, it's like you're not suited for this. You can focus on something else.
But I think like
Or-
when he said it was scolded, I think it was the teachers as well. I don't
Yeah,
think
that-
it was just the trainees.
On the teacher part, I don't get it as much, because it's like you're supposed to, like, you're there to help people learn. And yes, it's like you can be like a strict teacher, but
Yeah.
without being so like devastating to
Yeah.
the
Should we,
trainees.
like, and this, like, let me know if you want to talk about it or anything. Like, we used to dance when we were younger.
Yes.
Yes. So from age, was it 10 to 18? So we done about 8 years.
Yes.
Yeah. So we done like ballroom and group dancing with competitions as well. And our dance teacher, she learned from a Russian dancer, and she used to do world competitions. She was
She was a classical dance first, and then she learned
like
more
ballroom
and modern dances.
and modern dance. But she was quite tough, but she was fair. So the way like we learned that, actually I think is really good for, I think, any kid, either learning like dance or martial art, because it gives you like a lot of
structure, and also like it makes you be
Like-
more like diligent for things,
Yes.
because you have to train constantly, and it gives you structure in your life in
But
general.
also the other thing that I think it's important is everyone start, even if you have like innate talent that some people do, some people don't, but if you work a lot, you can get to good level. If you have like a lot of talent, then you can get to good level faster, but you still need to work harder. But the way it works is you start that you don't know how you're doing, you're going to make mistake, so you're doing the same thing over and over. At first is not great, and then you do it over and over and it starts getting better, and then once you get to the point that okay, this is perfect, then you continue to do it over and over until it becomes effortless. But the good like teaching that it's like you start that you're not great, like you start making mistakes is part of it, and then just by repetition, by doing it over and over, that's how you get good.
Yeah.
Sorry, what were you saying?
No, but I was saying for like Hyunjin here, it was also the thing that he came to the training as complete novice.
Yeah.
To the point that he was getting pulled down from like being scolded for both the teachers and other trainees. But it was good that someone else came in that
Yeah.
help him through finding the way to actually enjoy.
Yeah.
And like, look at him now. He's an amazing dancer, and he has his own style that is mesmerizing. And
Yeah, it has so much presence on stage.
and it teaches you how like not everyone learns at the same speed or
yeah.
pace as other people, and it's just, we're all different. Just be nice to each other.
Yeah, but it's like, I think it's like it's one of those things like teacher wise they should have been better, because it's like if it goes to the point that it started hating something that it didn't start hating to build
But you
with,
don't know
to
it.
start with, that was bad.
I don't want to go too badly
we
on
don't
the
know.
teacher,
Because
because
we
you
don't
don't know. It's like it could have scolded him in like a nice way, because again, the teacher is there to help them learn. So if you make the same mistake over and over, maybe it's like it's not necessarily a bad thing that the teacher pulls you aside and say like, look, you're doing this. So we don't know, so I don't want to say anything like on one side or the other, but I'm glad that he didn't get discouraged, and he just found the love for dancing in all of that.
Yep.
그때 있던 사람들은 그래 그냥 장난식으로 받아들이고 그냥 춤으로 진짜 모든 거를 뭔가 보여줄 거다 이런 마음으로 그냥 진짜 밑바닥부터 시작을 했는데
맞아.
되게 내가 춤 연습을 할 때 그냥 다른 형들이나 다른 분들이 되게 야, 넌 그냥 잘생겨서 너 아무것도 안 하고 데뷔할 수 있어 막 이런 말 하는 게 되게
I take it back.
What are you taking back?
Like, no, that's not something nice to say.
Absolutely not.
It's okay. It's okay that you're bad at dancing because you're just good looking and you can just debut with that. You don't have to do anything. So
Like, if he's working hard, why the heck are you saying that?
I like the Changbin learned and improved because he loved all the experience, and Hyunjin's basically doing it out of spite because people told him that he had the looks, it didn't need to be good.
하고 데뷔할 수 있어 막 이런 말 하는 게 되게 그러니까 좋은 말 같기도 하면서 뭔가 그러니까 자존심이 상하는 거야. 나는 연습을 하고
Yeah,
있는데
of
노력을
course.
하고 있는데 너는 노력해도 안 될 것 같으니까 그냥 넌 비주얼로 막 이런 느낌인 거야. 그냥 독을 품고 연습을 했고 그냥 비주얼 와 이런 얘기를 안 듣기 위해서 나는 그래도 지금은 좀 많이 나는 많이 성장해서 내가 원하는 목표는 조금은 이루었다고 생각해. 왜냐면 진짜 아무도 몰랐을 거야. 내가
맞아.
팀에서 댄스를 담당하고 있을 줄은.
너 항상 얘기했어 나한테. 뭐야? 아 진짜 하나는 꼭 잘하고 싶다.
맞아.
하나는 꼭 담당하고 싶다.
맞아.
근데 그게 또 네가 좋아서 하니까 그게 진짜 이렇게 빡빡빡 느는 것 같아.
아, 좋아서 하니까 좀 더 빨리 는 것 같긴 해.
진짜 좋아서 할 때 진짜 많이 느는 것 같아. 그건 진짜 인정. 너 자꾸 이렇게 툭툭 건드냐 이거?
아니, 더워. 너 너무 움직였나 봐.
덥다고?
지금 17도인데 더워. 제가 이렇게
신기하네.
나 열이 너무 많아갖고. 그럼 나는
We know Hyunjin.
갈래. 과자는 이렇게. 나 거의 다 먹었어.
Wait, is it already over?
싫어.
That was quick.
Oh wow. I don't think I could write backwards like that.
What do you mean? It's not writing backwards.
It is.
No. It's just writing on a clear plastic thing. No. He's writing normal.
Yeah, it's not a mirror. I'm done.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's not a mirror. I think it's just clear plastic. Or clear glass, whatever. Well, probably plastic.
It's late.
It's not.
They don't know. It's cute. Well, Changbin's message was so much shorter.
Yeah.
Like the hearts.
Oh, I like all of their relationships. It's nice.
I really enjoyed this two kids room because I've seen some of the newer ones and it feels so much more relaxed. I think.
They were so comfy with each other.
Yeah, I think it was just they just put them in a room with a camera, gave them like a
Food.
gave them food and an idea of what they were supposed to be doing, but they were just
Yeah.
chilling and
Chilling.
chatting.
No, it's nice to see that all of them helped each other when they were training. And like as they say, like they're each other's reason why they made it in the end. And like it's good to see them like then as they are now. It's like it's a little bit sad on the Hyunjin part because yes, he was street casted because of his looks, but he loves what he does, and he managed to like forget about what people were saying, put like a lot of work in,
also-
and then managed to do what he done.
He gave him the drive to do it. As I say,
Oh yeah, in
I was
spite
saying-
of them. Yeah.
It wasn't necessarily spite, like I said, but it was like the reason he heard that it gave him like more of
Motivation,
a motivation to like put in more effort into learning the dance, and they found that he actually loved it, and then it just came naturally. So it's very good, and I like seeing them so young on the perspective that they had at that time, and then we're gonna see how it progresses through to the near
Later
ones
years,
in the later years.
It's just the only thing I didn't expect them to be so short.
Yeah, no, I thought there'd be much longer
bit longer.
episodes.
But it's good. We might be able to do more.
Yes,
we might be able to
definitely.
do more. Well, thank you for being with us, and we'll see you to the next one.
Bye.
Bye.